everybody. Hold up, chat. I was nowhere near prepared to be going live right now. Just literally was working on everything. We once again don't have a warning overlay for the day because of this issue. So, yeah. Guys, this is a crazy tornado on the ground as we speak, so something that we need to definitely keep an eye on. And it's a very, very dangerous situation for folks up there. And the storm, still an observed tornado warning. PDS tag has just disappeared for some reason. So, yeah. Let me do something real fast, chat. Like I said, I was nowhere near prepared to go live for this here, so it's a little bit crazy, but we're going to go ahead and switch over to this scene. Actually, whoa, my hair is chopped right now. We're going to switch over to this scene, and then we're going to turn off the webcam for just a second. Where is the webcam? Well, whoa, wrong scene. Holy crap. Switch it back over to this one. Give me just a second, chat. Alrighty. Okay, and welcome everybody in the chat here. Welcome in Stormfish 575. Welcome in AJ. Welcome in Finn, especially Finn, as he has spammed hello about 4 billion times. Right here is this storm. It's now observed, I think. Is this one it? It might be. It might be. It might not be. I honestly completely forgot. It was this one because it was Elroy. We'll go back to our single site radar real fast. Who just messaged me? You already know we're going to get the DoorDash today, guys. You already know. Should, at least. Let's go ahead and switch over to this radar site here to see. We will take a look at our velocity signature. Very, very strong couplet. Not as strong as it was just a few minutes ago. As we will rewind here. You can see how tight it was coming into Union Center. And then just through Leninda. And so, yeah, it's obviously very strong. Severe thunderstorm. Me laughing. Here is our CC. Very big CC drop, guys. That's right on our area of rotation. There's obviously contamination on this storm. Just because of how much hail there is in the storm as well. Hail and rain and everything like that. So, yeah, we are joined by two storm chasers today. Storm chaser Cannon Colton and storm chaser Carmen Palermo, which we will go flashback to their stream here. Here is storm chaser Cannon Colton. He is in Manchester, in Wisconsin. Storm chaser Cannon Colton right now. You can see a bit of a funnel cloud just down there on the left of the screen. So let me go ahead and turn on my cursors so we all can see the cursor. Holy lag, bro. I hope my feed ain't lagging, or my stream ain't lagging. Capture audio, capture cursor. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. But yeah, like I said, there's Storm Chaser Cannon Colton. He's in Manchester. We are also joined by Carmen Palermo. Let me see where he's at. Right here. Hello there, Finn. Hello. Hey. Hi. 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 Guys, my stream is super delayed today for some weird reason. Yeah, there's Carmen Palermo. Not sure what's taking the screen so long to do its thing. Okay, we'll mute that. Alrighty, everybody, hold up here. I'm sorry for what is occurring right now. The display should refresh super soon. Finn, are you going live today? Oh, wait, your streamer taking off. Never mind. I had that happen to me the other day. This is moving straight towards Delhi. So if you're in Delhi, wait. This is the wrong one. Wrong storm. Hold up. This one. Up here near Elroy. If y'all are in, miraculously tuning in from Lemonwire or Mauston, there is a very large tornado on the ground right now. A bit of contamination in this tornado. Actually, I don't know what it's taking so long for y'all to be able to see this. Hold up. Let me fix it. Yeah. There we go. There's obviously a bit of contamination in this as well. But I'm not sure why y'all can't see my daggone cursor. Let's see. India source. Hold up, chat. Where is the cursor option? It normally gives me an option for this. I'm not sure what's going on. Honestly, not sure what is going on right now. Okay. So, this is what is going on right now in the United States. This is headed straight up towards Mauston and Lemonwire. As we're going to take a look at our correlation coefficient now. You can see that very big area. Mainly this whole entire area here, honestly, is some debris. It's up to you, honestly, on whether or not you post more. But honestly, in my opinion, it just helps get the views up. Because they just have now allowed to extort. Whoa. They just have now allowed this tornado warning to expire down here in portions of Mauston. So if you were in, I don't know why they just allowed this to expire. This was literally a violent tornado on the ground within less than 5 minutes ago. I do still think it is, as there is still a debris signature. So that is something that I would recommend y'all stay in a safe place for. Like I was saying, though, it's completely up to you on whether you post more or not. I think me posting consistently is what has honestly helped me grow my channel so fast. But it's not up to me. It's 100% up to you, I'm going to be honest. But hold up, chat. Hold up, chat. How long it take for me to edit? I have an editor. But it usually takes him like 30 to 45 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Takes you 3 hours to edit one video? Holy crap. Like, no offense to you, you've got really good editing skills, but like, my editor, he just does it so fast because it's like what he does for a living. So, there honestly could be a tornado on the ground moving into Dodgeville. Still radar indicated. Holy crap. I don't want to disclose. He's not a editor open for anybody, so I can't really say his name. Let me double check something. But yeah, use CapCut. Yeah, I used to use CapCut. Yeah, if y'all are in Dodgeville, Wisconsin, please take shelter now. There's a tornado on the ground as we speak. So, alrighty. Like I said, you're gonna start posting more. W. So yeah, guys, this might be an unwarned tornado. On the ground, moving straight into Dodgeville, Wisconsin. Alrighty, so this is an unwarned observed. It's a radar indicated right now. It's not observed, and I do think there's potentially a tornado on the ground, especially if we go back a scan. Now it mainly just looks like contamination. Um, alrighty. Hold up, chat. Take a look back at this one over here, including Milwaukee. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There's a pretty strong area of rotation over here, just close to, however the crap you pronounce that, Oconomowoc, um, in Wisconsin. This might have been on the ground a minute ago. That's honestly a very strong area of rotation, meaning that it had to have been on the ground at least at one point. Mainly just contamination now. Let's look at how elevated these storms are. All of these storms today are very elevated, as you can see there in the height. Head back to our 2D radar. We'll take a look at this tornado warned storm right here. We're going to head back to this Milwaukee one, honestly. Take a look at it once again with our newest scan. Oconomowoc. Come on, bro. 167. Yo, what's up, North Spotter? Yo, what's up, Electric? Hold up, everybody. I'm trying to do something real fast. Working on getting some cameras. Don't take my views. I'm not taking your views. I have not advertised myself yet. Bro. Sorry. Crashing out at what Storm Chase 575 is saying in his stream. Alrighty. Let me open up this website. Almost opened it up on the wrong page. Let me see. I'm going to open our map here. I know y'all can't see it. Check over here in Milwaukee and see if we have any chasers on the storm. Well, we clearly do. We have Connor, Freddie, and Storm Runner Media. Let me see here, guys. Holy crap. I was eating and I missed the PDS from the stream. No, you're good. You're listening to my stream. Cool. Hey, Jude, do not. Nobody put Storm Chase 5s and 5s link in my chat. Of course, Storm Chase 5s and 5s crashing out over here because he's got not enough views. If y'all are in this tornado warning in Milwaukee, please take shelter now. This has, we do believe, potentially, Law dropped a tornado. Hello, Braden. I see you in chat. I'm just trying to announce all this stuff. I do believe this could have dropped a tornado earlier. I'll head back a few scans on our correlation coefficient, as we can tell right now, at least. That's mainly some just contamination. But let's see, where was it at? Of course, I can't find it anymore. Holy contamination. There's a few of these. Okay, of course I can't find it whenever I try to find it, but y'all get the point. There was potentially a tornado on the ground earlier. It was just a brief little spin-up tornado. As we watch our velocity scans here, we'll see how crazy they were. There we can go. Very, very strong area of rotation. That's something we need to really keep an eye on. As it did have a bit of a hook as well, though. We can see that hook start to form right over Oconomowoc or whatever, however you pronounce that. Oconomowoc. I don't know. I give up. We'll head back to our tornado warning over here, though, just north of Lewiston. Well, actually, Lewiston's included in this. Just north of Baraboo. Alrighty. If y'all are in this tornado warning, please take shelter. If you're in any tornado warning, take shelter. Wisconsin town names make no sense for real. I hate Wisconsin for that exact reason. No offense if you're out there and watching in Wisconsin, they just have terrible, very hard to pronounce city names. Can't be worse than Alabama, though. So right there, decent area. I don't think a tornado's on the ground, but it's possible. I apologize, guys. I'm working on a lot of stuff in the background as well. Like, potentially trying to get our warning overlay back up on the screen. It's been having some issues lately. We've been working on debugging it, but I can't tell if it's warned for that. Definitely not. It's probably warned for one of these up here. But I do think a new tornado warning could get issued for this right here if this does begin to tighten in its couplet and everything as it moves off towards Farley. I do think if a new tornado warning gets issued, it will be for something like this, probably including all the way to Key West, honestly. And if it does, we do have a chaser on this storm here. Storm chaser Carmen Palermo will tune into his audio. So he is headed in. He's in the storm where a tornado warning could potentially be issued within the next few minutes or so, as there is a decent area of rotation. It just has to strengthen as it moves through Worthington. There's no tornado on the ground if you are in Worthington. Just be aware, as that could be a possibility. Okay. Texas has cool names and also boring names. Texas is decent with the names. I honestly don't know what state is the best with names. Probably Ohio, to be honest with you. Take a look back at our severe thunderstorm warnings over here in Ohio. Decent area of rotation, probably mainly just contamination as it moves into Fort Recovery and Noble. All right, so yeah. Take a look back down here. We do have a new tornado warning issued for golf ball size hail being a possibility. Down here close to Brighton, Pleasant Plain. Is this in Iowa? Yeah, it is. Hold up. I really do apologize for not talking. All right, guys. I'm trying to see if we get another chaser out. In the storm. Oh, he is live. He's in Posta, Iowa. All right, guys. We have storm chaser Noah Miller out here. I completely forgot I had him, honestly. But he is out here in Peosta, Iowa. So make sure to go subscribe to him on YouTube. He is on YouTube and Radar Omega. So, yeah. He is in currently a severe thunderstorm warning right now, just south of Dubuque or Dubuque or whatever, in Iowa. So, yeah. I probably need to mute his stream. Oh, his stream is muted. Gulp. Hold up. Alrighty. I'm getting freaking roasted over in Storm Chaser 575 in chat stream. He's talking about how I make fun of town names. That is pretty weird, though. If you have a town named Dubuque, that ain't my fault. Don't name your towns Dubuque. Then I wouldn't call it that. Getting heated over here. Bro, I'm getting so much stuff happening. I'm getting emails, I'm getting text messages, I'm getting everything. Um, Bro, my mom keeps texting me. I really do apologize. I think Stormchase 575 heard me crashing out. Of course, he says it as soon as I said it. I know, I saw Weathercraft. I just haven't chatted. I left a like on it, though. Let's see if I can turn down my stream delay. Hold up, everybody. I need to disable the stream delay. Okay, we have now disabled stream delay. So. As this moves into Center Junction, yeah. Dude, you better not troll me, Stormchase 575. If you troll me, I'm gonna crash out. Should I start copying Stormchaser 575 again? Like I said, guys, we do have Stormchaser Carmen Palermo out here in this storm, which his feed is always lagging, but that's all right. He's in Cascade, Iowa right now. Very much rainy out there. Take a look back at Cannon Calton out here, who is in a severe thunderstorm warning just south of Winthrop. He's probably going to be punching through a hail core pretty soon here. You can see some of the hail on the road there, actually, from this storm. So, dude, Storm Dress 575. If you copy what I say, I will crash out. Y'all better not spam the last sentence that I say, or I will just stop talking. Bro. Are we serious? Oh my gosh, chat. What are we doing? Oh my gosh. Dude, chill. For a name drop. I'm sorry, I had to. Alrighty. Once again, the hail's gone. No more hail in the road, guys. That's awesome. That means the road is going to be better to drive on and that semi won't crash or something. Alright. Gang said while things are still calm. What do you mean while things are still calm? Oh gosh. Very strong area, honestly. Irritation. Cruise crash out would be so clip worthy. It would, honestly. Head back over here towards this one just close or just to the west of Milwaukee, where we do have a pretty big hail core, honestly, right about here, just northwest of North Lake. Decent area of rotation. No debris, just contamination. Hold up, everybody. I'm really trying to figure out something with this warning overlay that's going very bad right now. I'm not sure what is happening with it, but it is just like doing terrible. And for some reason, not wanting to work, so we will not have a warning overlay in the top of the screen or the bottom of the screen as of now, at least. For those of you who are just now tuning in here, I will give a quick little breakdown of what is going on in the U.S. We currently have, we'll take a look at our alerts here. We have 8 tornado warnings. None of these are tornadoes on the ground, as well as 34 severe thunderstorm warnings. So a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect, with our highest wind speeds today potentially being 80 miles per hour. So far, we have a few scattered severe thunderstorm warnings over here from Boston down to Philadelphia, as well as our cluster of tornado warnings up here in portions of Wisconsin, which is obviously going to be our biggest area of today. We do have a tornado warning as well back down here in portions of Iowa, just south of Washington, Iowa. So a lot is going on in the U.S. right now, as well as a cluster of severe thunderstorm warnings, including this right here. These are all moving in supercell type formation, so it's something that we need to be keeping an eye on. Hold up, everybody. Dude, so much stuff is going on right now. Dude, chill. Guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the chat right now. Dude, you're going to get my chat rate up like 400 billion. Holy crap, I can hear you spamming it on your stream. Okay, chat rate is currently at 0 and just ramped up to 28. Holy crap. That's right. You tell him electric. It's all Storm Chase 575's fault, guys. I keep getting distracted, so please don't leave, chat. We also do now have a special marine warning in portions of Lake Michigan there on the far central western side. Wait, y'all can't hear Storm Chase 575, can you? I'm gonna ban you. Just kidding. I really hope y'all can't hear Storm Chase 575 in the background. I don't think y'all can. You're gonna go in timeout, bro. If you don't chill out, Storm Chaser 575. You better chill out, then. You are helping analytics, to be honest. Our chat rate's now at 38. But still. Gang, we're already at 33 views from the stream here. And, let's see, 1 subscriber. So thank you to whoever just subscribed to the stream so far within the past 30 minutes or so. Really do appreciate the support from each and every one of you. But I know it'll help analytics. Just chill. We all know you're trying to get the number 1 spot like Pete, but that ain't never going to happen. Analytics. I get what you're talking about. For real, though. Alright. Who's that? Alright, chat. I'm fixing to order some DoorDash, so hang in there. I'm hungry, chat. And I don't want to get off stream for y'all, so I'm going to order some DoorDash real fast, so just hang in there. Actually, I'm going to get us a DoorDash cam. Let's see here. I wonder what Storm Chaser 575 is going to react to this, or how he's going to react to this. Dude, it's called getting hungry, my man. I don't want to have to leave the stream, so I'm going to DoorDash. Chat, we're DoorDashing Bojangles, so hang in there. Ow. I'm trying to get a DoorDash cam pulled up before I order it, though. Alrighty. Porch pirate cam. For real. Where is the color box? Chat, we're completely creating something from crap. Whoa. From scratch. What's SC575 freaking out about in his stream? Tornado on the ground? What you mean by that, bro? The way bro pronounced the town is not the way you actually pronounce it. He got too scared, you know. We all know you did, dude. There's no tornado on the ground, bro. What are you talking about? Oh, crap. Is this it? No, it doesn't line up, my man. Shut up, bro. I'm just kidding. I don't know, dude. I'm honestly shocked. Thick shoes, my man. That can sustain itself, guys. We need to have shoes that can that can sustain themselves. There's so many areas of rotation, bro. Way too many areas to look at. Are you talking about this one, bro? This is what I was looking at too, but I don't see a CC drop on this one. I only see a CC drop on this one. Trust me, I'm seeing what you're seeing up here, but look, oh, never mind. I see it now. Okay, I see it, chat. Big CC. I wouldn't say that's a big CC drop. That's a decent size. Dude, we know. Let me see here. Come on, guys. There's a big-time tornado on the ground right now in Milwaukee. So if y'all are in Milwaukee, please take shelter now. Tornado on the ground now. Get thick shoes, not Crocs, something that can sustain. Famous words from Storm Chaser 575 in chat. But if y'all are seriously in any of these areas, please take shelter now. Immediately. Especially if you were in Lannon. If you were in Lannon and you were not in your safe place yet, there's a tornado on the ground headed straight towards you. Not trying to scare you or anything, but there is 100% anyone on Good Hope Road is fixing to get absolutely smoked. Craven Drive, be prepared. Maple Avenue, be prepared. Sun Valley Run. Majestic Heights Trail. Habitat Drive. Ridgeview Circle. Fatane Circle. Good Hope Road. Take shelter right now, guys. There is a tornado on the ground headed straight towards y'all as we speak. So, very strong area of rotation. We're talking winds upwards of 150. Probably. Possible. City of the breweries. Sorry, Chad. I'm locked in. I need to stop talking. My gosh. I'm locked in on making a new scene for y'all for the stream. See? Now Storm Chaser 575 is making fun of the name. Same city name that I was making fun of. He was struggling to pronounce it, and he made fun of me for pronouncing it. Dude. I said Tabuki. Alright, chat. We are going to order our DoorDash now. If the scene will transition. All right, chat. Can y'all hear me now? Properties. Let me switch it to something else. I hope y'all can hear me. Good. It had something to do with the scene that I was on. Oh, I forgot to add. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm so stupid. I forgot to add the audio source too. I forgot to add the audio, or I forgot to add the mic as a source on the scene that I just created for the DoorDash cam. Audio should sound good right now, though. Let me turn on my mic monitor real fast. Audio sounds pretty good on my end, at least. Milwaukee does have a EF4 severe storm or tornado probable intensity threat for the night. Meaning I just out of this storm, though, honestly. This is something we definitely need to keep an eye on. I don't think there's any tornadoes on the ground, at least in any of these areas. If we did have a tornado on the ground, it would be over here just in between Germantown and Menomonee Falls. I wish I lived in Menomonee Falls. Yeah, no tornado. That's just contamination. Head back up here where we have 3 active tornado warnings. This might be a tornado on the ground. It is. It's an observed tornado warning. There's a tornado on the ground headed straight towards Marquette. I do believe that it is probably in this area right here. So we'll probably be headed towards Montello. Might not be a tornado on the ground anymore. Unless it's right about here. We might have a tornado on the ground right there. That one's still radar indicated, though. Okay, there's some sort of tornado on the ground, though. Right about here. We do have storm chaser Carmen Palermo in a tornado that is supposedly on the ground. Down here in Onslow, Iowa. We cannot see any tornado on the ground, at least at the current moment in time. But there is that threat for a tornado to potentially be on the ground. So it's something we need to keep an eye on. It is an observed tornado warning, meaning that there's a tornado either spotted by weather spotters or confirmed by law enforcement or any sort of first responders or storm chasers. Or it could be radar indicated confirmed, meaning that there was a debris signature showing up on radar. We will take a look at what it is for. Weather spotters confirmed tornado, and at 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, trained spotters reported a brief tornado northwest of Wyoming near Madison Road. So this was just a brief tornado. This will expire in 4 minutes, where it will then enter into a radar-indicated tornado warning, which will expire in 34 minutes. Take a look at velocity here. We do have a very strong area of rotation with potentially some debris. Head back up here towards Dodgeville. New tornado warning in effect for Black Earth, Cross Plains, West Middleton. Honestly, a pretty strong area of rotation right about here. So that's something pretty concerning that we need to 100% keep an eye on. Head back down here towards Washington, Iowa, where we do have a tornado warning for portions of Columbus Junction, Columbus, Cotter, Grandview, Wapello, Letts, and all of those areas there in Iowa. So if you are in those areas in Iowa, please take shelter now. You are in a tornado warning. Decent area of rotation just from how far away the radar is. So. What do you mean, what am I doing, dude? A lot of contamination. Hold up, everybody. We have 13 active tornado warnings, as well as 34 active severe thunderstorm warnings, 7 active flash flood warnings, 1 active special marine warning, and 8 active special weather statements. Keep that in mind, guys. 13 active tornado warnings. We have Storm Chaser Noah Miller. You didn't know I was live? Yeah, I am. We have Storm Chaser Noah Miller here in East Dubuque in Illinois. If you know, you know. Currently in that tornado warning down there. If you take a look in the bottom right, you can see that blue dot. That is exactly where he is at. And that little blue dot as well as the radar. So, yeah. He is in the tornado warning. Let me see. I think it's just radar indicated. Bro, I'm not saying Dookie. Alrighty. Bros. Electric. What are you doing? Alrighty. Barely was anything. Loki fixing to start copying. Bro, who keeps texting? Also, gonna check storms coming towards Sunbury, Ohio. You're really scared. I'm really scared, bro. Yeah, I got you. Sunbury. Honestly, they're not too strong. I do think they're heading more northeast than they are southeast. But yeah, they're nothing too crazy, honestly. Unless they can undergo rapid storm development, which I don't think is going to occur for these storms, especially in this area here. You're not in the enhanced risk, I don't think. But yeah, I don't think it's going to do anything too concerning to you. Maybe a little bit of a flood threat. Possible with how slow these storms are moving and with the rain. So, dude, this chair is so slow. What up, chat? You're not really scared no more. Yeah, I'm gonna say real fast. They're not very concerning, honestly. I just think that there could be a few supercells up here and more northern areas headed up towards this way. What is this? What? Holy. Huh? I don't see a bit of rotation in this whole entire storm. No rotation. 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 Overall, no rotation. Yeah, I do think they're going to probably drop both of these tornado warnings, and especially the observe tag. That observe tag does not belong there. Either does any of these tornado warnings. 0 of these 2 tornado warnings belong to be still in effect. There's no area of rotation or anything in the storm. So let me fix the webcam here. Okay. Come on, Storm Chaser. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. that freak? What's going on? Golly, my man. That's not greatness, dude. That's the opposite of greatness. That's just... Actually, it's exactly what I expect from you. JK, 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 JK. Show it on stream? No. You're the only viewer in here because you stole all my viewers. You and Electric. That's about it. And myself. If you're not a baby, bro, that's crazy. Electric, he sent me a bunch of weird videos. Weird but funny. It was like some old woman opening up a freaking chicken to cook it. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just saw the cover photo. Womp 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 womp. Dude, you better start spamming womp if you're gonna womp, because if you're gonna womp, I need you to spam womp because I need to get viewers. Decent area of rotation here, headed into Cross Plains, as well as Pine Bluff. I don't want to listen to the audio. That's even worse, bro. All right, chat. We're muting my mic real fast. Hang in there. What the skibbity? Okay. That's crazy. Oh, me. Oh, gosh. Hey, we got 46 views on the stream, bro. Thank you so much. All right. I'm honestly kind of glad I muted the mic, though. I wouldn't consider that you cooked me, but... $17 likes. Holy crap. Not again, dude. What the heck? I cannot with you, bro. Yeah, the cover pictures are even worse. Okay, what's this next one? dude, chill. I'm just trying to chill and stream. What the heck? Okay, I'm done looking at the messages you're sending me. Bro, your For You page is chopped. Alrighty. We're looking at. I'm looking at a few different of my Storm Chasers feeds. Watch them all later. I got you. Deer basketball. Um. Um. Alrighty. Sorry guys. Trying to watch my own stream just to make sure that it's all running good. Alrighty, nothing crazy is happening in the U.S. right now, really. We'll do a quick little U.S.-wide breakdown for those of you who would like one. So we're going to go full U.S. right here on the side of the screen. So, here we go. Got a whole bunch of rain showers as well as a few severe thunderstorms up there in portions of the northeast. So head down towards the Ohio Valley, a cluster of severe thunderstorm warnings in portions of northwestern Ohio, as well as a few tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings, and everything currently occurring up there in the Midwest. Just in southern Wisconsin has been our main highlight for today, as well as a few scattered severe thunderstorms starting to pick up in Texas and Oklahoma, as well as a few scattered rain showers off towards the northwest and everything like that. So pretty much the whole United States is under some sort of convection today, or has been under some sort of convection today. So, where's all my viewers at? You need viewers. Your chat. I will be right back. Alrighty, everybody, we are back. I did not fall off the earth, bro. Alrighty. I did not fall off the earth, little bro, though. Back to the U.S. breakdown. A lot of rain is currently occurring everywhere, except for portions of the southeast where that drought is still undergoing, unfortunately, as well as a few scattered rain showers down here in portions of the desert southwest. This is one of the best drawings you're ever going to witness in your whole entire life. We're just circling all the convection in the United States right now. Alrighty. Alrighty. Hold up. Alrighty. What keeps happening with radar? For those of you who are just not tuning in here, we have 7 active tornado warnings, 24 active severe thunderstorm warnings, Will start off within the next 2 hours or so. Currently, we have been live for an hour and 20 minutes. What is going on, bro? What is happening? Radar Omega is chalked. Gang, we're closing Radar Omega and reopening it. Okay, of course. Radar Omega has completely crashed. Completely crashed. What is going on? Dude, Radar Omega. Okay, guys, we are swapping radar apps for the day. Radar Omega has just crashed, so we are now using WeatherWise. Which, no offense to WeatherWise, but I low-key don't like it. I'm not sure what is going on with Radar Omega right now. I'm going to try one more time. And, of course, it still does not work. So, for real, Omega has very big issues. I don't like so much stuff being on my screen, bro. Why can't I hide these tornado watches? Holy chalked, bro. Hide mesoscale discussions. Watches. Settings. Okay, external storm warnings. Color. Guys, I should not be doing this on stream. But okay, we're gonna set that as this here. It's not a storm warning. Border thickness, field opacity. Alrighty. So dude, Storm Trash 2005, just cut it out, man. Just chill. So, yeah, that's what's going on in the U.S. right now. Okay, Radar Omega is still completely crashed right now. If we look back at Galena, right here in this tornado warning in Illinois, we do actually have Storm Chaser Noah Miller out in the field today. Huge shout out to Storm Chaser Noah Miller for letting us use his stream. Here he is right here. Like I said, out in the field in Galena, Illinois. He is in this tornado warning. As you can see, very heavy rain. Overall, not the biggest severe threat. We have three tornado warnings just lined up right about here. Few flood warnings in this threat, like I have said, would be a concern today. There is currently 7 tornado warnings And one of these is observed, meaning that a tornado is on the ground. Actually, two of these are observed, meaning that a tornado is on the ground. One expires in 2 minutes, and this one right here that extends all the way through these areas expires in 2 minutes, or in 30-something minutes. This one right here expires in 2 minutes. We'll take a look at her velocity scan. Nothing crazy. Correlation coefficient. I don't think any tornadoes on the ground in the storm, though. Dude, what is going on with my phone? Hold up, everybody. Alright, chat, I got a video for you. Stream is going to be in and off here within the next 34 minutes. Dude, what keeps happening? Alright. Strong area rotation right there. Decently strong, at least. So yeah, we are back. Alrighty. Nothing too concerning is going on right now, to be honest with you. Take a look back at this one in your grand view. I don't know how they issued this. If they issued it from that hook, then I don't think anything is crazy. I'm glad that it is moving out of this area now. Y'all should be safe to get out of y'all's safe place if you're in Grandview, Columbus Junction, or any of those areas. And this might be Iowa. Yeah, in Iowa. Alrighty. My DoorDash is here, guys. I will be right... my DoorDash just arrived, so I'm going to go get this real fast. That way I can eat on the stream and not have to get off the stream yet. But with that being said, I will be back in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to our composite reflectivity radar for the time that I'm gone. So I will be right back, everyone. So yeah. Alrighty, chat, we're back. And we have the DoorDash. So, yeah. We're going to head back up here to these storms. Up here. Okay, and we got the Bojangles. So, let me see here. Can we switch to this real fast? All right. Hold up. Just completely ripping open the box because I don't have nothing else to do. So we're going to put the microphone back a little bit, so I apologize if it will be harder for y'all to hear me. I'm just trying to make it to where y'all don't have to hear me chewing up my food. So I did indeed, Storm Chaser 575. It is, in fact, a Bojangles. It's low-key goated. I was just flashbang by the transition. Is the transition low-key goated, though? I 100% made that all myself. Completely by myself, guys. With no help of anybody else in the world. Just like how I do my videos. No help of anybody else in the world. Just me. I'm a solo rider. Alright, getting first fry test. Alrighty. So currently in the United States, we currently have 7. Okay, holy crap. Stop the loop. Currently have 3 active tornado warnings. So our tornado warning count is going down a lot, and this storm threat will start to die off really soon, especially up there in the north. Now that won't be the same thing as we get down towards the south, or like the Texas areas. Alright. Get open up the straw here. Okay, and we're going to figure out. Dude, DoorDash keeps screwing this crap up. Come on, guys. What are we doing? Where you get the money to DoorDash? I don't get the money to DoorDash. It all just kind of happens, dude. I just kind of do it. I pay it off eventually. It takes a while, though. That's the sad part. I just don't. We've been live here for just over an hour and 35 minutes. So if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. And if you don't mind, if you have any friends in the severe weather threat, be sure to share this with them. Share this with your friends and family. It is, honestly. Make sure to share this video / stream with your friends and family to help spread weather awareness and get the word out to others who may need it. I know I have one subscriber who normally does chat in the live chat from Wisconsin. I'm not sure where he's at today. But if you copy what I say, I'll crash out. If you copy what I say, I'll crash out. If you copy what I say, I'll crash out. Bro, chill. Actually, keep doing it. It's getting my analytics up. New tornado warning issued up here for portions of Mineralport, or it was just updated, I believe. Yeah, it was just updated. This will now expire at 7:30 p.m. instead of 7:35 p.m. Bye, Weathercraft. Thanks for tuning into the stream. AJ, do not spam his chat. All I hear come out of Storm Chaser 575's mouth is, that might be a tornado on the ground. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to do a quick little briefing of what's going on right now. We're going to check all of our last parameters real fast to see if everything's going to be able to fire up today. For now, we're going to check down in the south, once I can get it. Alright. So for the southern Great Plains, this is what things are looking like right about now. Actually, just a few minutes ago. Nothing too crazy. Push this out just a little bit. Okay, we could have a few supercells start to fire up. Okay, I don't think our tornado threat's going to be very high for today. If we take a look at our significant tornado parameter, it's not going to be too high. Our highest area for significant tornadoes to potentially form up here. So I don't think anything crazy is going to occur. Strongest chance for tornadoes will be right about here in the Oklahoma-Kansas border. We could have the possibility of some tornadoes to form today. This is a full fast loop. Take a look at our cape here. Actually, no, we won't. I don't care about our cape. I'm just kidding. Take a look at our cape. Decent amount of cape, honestly. Nothing like tornado outbreak like we're having up in the top. Supercell composite, decent amount of draft helicity. Hail won't be a biggest concern. Take a look at our hail swath. Yeah, nothing crazy. Take a look at our SRH here. There's a decent amount of SRH. SRH is just storm relative helicity, which allows storms to, fire up. Take a look at our echoed stops. So storms could have a decent threat of not being able to fire up here or down here. if they can't break through the top / cap. So we are going to have a pure cap of just warm air sitting over a few of these areas here. Head back to our current radar. We still do have that tornado warning in effect, which expires literally as we speak. Once that one does expire, we are down to 2 tornado warnings. Okay, we're going to be in and off stream here within the next 15 minutes. So, actually, we have 1 tornado warning remaining, guys. Let's go. 1 tornado warning remains in effect. It's a very, very widespread tornado warning. Let's see. Do we have it closer? Yeah, we do. Open back up Radar Mega, if possible. Okay, Radar Mega is working again, guys. Let's go. I was not copying you, Storm Tracer 575. I said that before. It's just my stream delay is longer than yours. This tornado warning does include the following counties: northwestern Carroll and central Jackson counties, as well as southeastern Joe Davies County, in Wisconsin. Nope, Illinois. Okay, back to eating, guys. Weather spotters have just reported a funnel cloud. For this, we actually do have Storm Chaser Carmen Palermo on this storm. If his feed will load. Honestly, there's a pretty decent amount of areas that this could be rotating at. Holy crap. Trying to wait on Carmen's stream to reload, guys. Carmen Palermo is not live on YouTube, and his connection is really struggling to Radar Mega. See our Chaser dashboard. Can I make this full screen? Something's getting pointed out on Storm Chaser 575 stream. Of this storm right here near Omaha, Nebraska. So this is the storm right here. Okay, Omaha, Nebraska. Let me pull it up on HRRR model. Alrighty. Alright, let me pull it up on our models. I'm not sure if I showed y'all, but I've seen it myself. I'm going to pull it back up, though. So, wait, I can't see it. Pull it back over here. This storm right here near Omaha, Nebraska. Need to track. Look, it's showing a tornado track as it moves all the way through central and eastern Iowa. So it's showing a tornado track literally all the way across Iowa. Hopefully that does not happen, but that is a possibility. As it does have that marked on the latest HRRR model that just came out not too long ago. Take a look at our convective side of this storm. Yeah, there's a decent amount of tornado parameters are not that high. Yeah, 100% possibility with our updraft helicity seeing there. Yeah, it does have that possibility, honestly, to be able to do that. For all the chances that it fully does, pretty high. That's this storm that we are watching right now. It does have a decent hook on it already, and maybe some strong winds in there as well. So that's something we need to keep an eye on. I am, Finn. We do have Storm Chaser Carmen Palermo on this tornado warned storm. It's the only tornado warning we currently have in effect. He's headed into some pretty dark cloud area that does have very high lightning chances and probabilities. He's probably trying to find a road to cut left, honestly, if I had to guess. He's headed away from the storm. Other than that, pretty much a wrap for the stream, honestly. We will take one last look at Storm Chaser Cannon Colton over here back in Waterloo, Iowa, whose feed is currently down. Alright. Cannon Colton does not have his live stream feed up yet, so, or not, at least as of right now. Carmen Palermo has found a different road there. You can see some very dark clouds. Actually, y'all can't see it because it's right under my webcam. There you go. Now you can see it to the right of his screen camera. So yeah, he's headed off into the distance towards these storms and looking for the chance to intercept a tornado if possible. Overall, I don't think that's going to be a big concern for this tornado, or for this tornado warning, and for this storm. It expires in 5 minutes. That's about when we're going to end off stream, honestly. But Yo, Sydney! What's up? You honestly haven't missed too much today. To be fully honest. Today's been pretty quiet. Well, I say today hasn't been very quiet. Or I say today has been very quiet, but really not. Alright. Yo, Sydney. Don't listen to Storm Chase 5. Let me tell you something. Um, Look, I will tell you about it. Okay? So, just please don't listen to him. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm not gonna break it like that. I'm not gonna break it down to you like that. Just pay attention, Sydney. Okay. So there is this supercell over here in portions of Nebraska. Okay. Your brother's gonna be perfectly fine. Okay. Storm Chase 5 does not know where your brother lives. Your brother lives down here in Des Moines. This supercell is moving off to the northeast. It's gonna probably move through Waterloo and over through Dubuque. As it moves through Dubuque, it's not going to impact your brother, okay? Your brother's down there in Des Moines. I will pull it up on the models real fast. He's really trying to say that your brother's cooked, but he's not really cooked, honestly. Especially in my opinion. I'll bring the models back over here, okay? I will say, it is showing a pretty strong storm moving across portions of Iowa, okay? Right there. Des Moines is right about here, okay? This does show a tornado track, though, from portions of Omaha, Nebraska, through central and eastern Iowa. So, it's alright, Sydney, I promise. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. He's going to get strong storms, but it's not going to be tornado-producing storms, okay? It will have the threat to produce a tornado. But honestly, the threat of him getting a tornado that is going to drop on the ground in Des Moines is pretty low. As you can see here, Des Moines, I will show y'all, is right about here. Okay, this is moving north, okay. And your brother's in southern Des Moines, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't think it's going to impact him. It will be decently close to him. But overall, the threat of him actually getting hit by this is nothing crazy. Storm Chase 5 is just trying to scare you, okay? Just kidding. But I promise your brother's going to be alright, Sydney. He will be perfectly fine. So, yeah. Nothing significant is going to occur for your brother. So, I think he's going to be perfectly fine. All right, we'll head back over to our active radar. That is what this supercell's forecasted to do. I don't think it's going to do that, honestly. Things are lining up, and it's got the possibility. But overall, the threat, I don't think Storm Tracer 575 realizes that there's a lot more that goes into this than that stuff, okay? All the cap is not lining up, and it's not going to be able to break through the cap until it reaches, I'm going to say, honestly, probably about Waterloo. Waterloo and Iowa Falls. So it's still going to be just north of your brother, okay? But he's not going to get hit by this, okay? He will get hit by a few storms today in this area. Not severe, okay? Our tornado threat's going to start dying down within the next 30 minutes or so. But there is still that threat for a tornado to produce over here near Waterloo and Dubuque, or Dookie up here in portions of Iowa. Your brother's going to be fine, though. Oh, my gosh, we got a new freaking tornado warning. I just want to go home. He said there's severe damage. There was earlier, okay? Now, that's not going to last for the rest of the day, I promise. Dude, why can't it freaking let me switch to the radar? Holy crap. There we go. Nothing too concerning from the storm. There's still a decent area of rotation. No tornado on the ground. But, yeah. That being said, we've been live here for just over 2 hours, guys. We just hit the 2-hour mark, so if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And share this video, or share the stream with friends and family who may be included in this threat, or who may be included in a severe weather threat for today, to help get the word out and spread weather awareness. I usually don't tell him how upset I am, because then he thinks the worst of the worst. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be that bad. Honestly, his biggest concern for today might be flooding, to be honest. I wonder if my teachers watch my stuff. Hope not, because I'm fixing to go do my math homework at ChatGPT. Alright, guys, we're going to be in and off the stream here pretty soon. Probably within the next, 5 minutes, to be honest. I would wait for this tornado warning to expire, but it doesn't expire for another 41 minutes. So with that being said, guys, hey, Sydney, I will try to go back. I will try to come back on stream. If anything goes crazy for Des Moines, I will try my hardest to. If not, I can potentially get Storm Tracer 575 too. If anything gets crazy down there in Des Moines. Just overall, tell your brother it's not going to be too crazy, okay? It's not going to be too concerning. Yeah, that's the only way I'm passing school right now, Sydney. I put all my life into this right now. All my life is into this part right here, honestly. We're going to eat one last bite of chicken before we head y'all out. Whoa. Before I send y'all out to the intro. Alrighty. Last bite of this chicken finger, and then we will be heading out to the outro, guys. That being said, thank everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. What's going on? Well, thanks for tuning in, Storm Team 4-1. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream. With that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Yeah, I will be going back live later if anything gets too concerning within the next 30 minutes. With that being said, I will see you all in the next one. As always, be aware and prepare. Peace.